all, hey all. Hey all, hey y'all. Welcome to this Kingdom Things podcast meetup with me, your host, Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am a channel for the divine. I'm actually the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are literally dimensions and aspects, unique dimensions and aspects of the oneness of all things, the all or God. Here within Kingdom Things podcast, I channel energies and messages from my soul's record, my Akashic record, or the oneness of all things in order to assist in this space and reality. We are going through the exponential, phenomenal, extraordinary, rapid human consciousness evolution, where we are coming online to our infinite nature with our DNA activation that is synonymous with our consciousness expansion. Now, today on Kingdom Things podcast, the meetup style Kingdom Things podcast meetup, I'm going to be channeling the Rebbe, as well as I'm going to be channeling 3 rabbi priests who have passed away or transcended this reality is what is more like it. They transcended this reality in the way we would perceive reality. Again, we're coming online to our infinite nature, so we will all soon in our own way understand how, death is a delusion, illusion, and how every dimension of God's creation always exists infinitely. We just exist in different mediums, different vibrations, different dimensions, different formats. Today we will be channeling 3 rabbi priests, Jewish high priests. First we will be channeling the Rebbe. Then we will be channeling Rabbi Yitzchak Sneerson. And finally, we will be channeling Rabbi Yeshua, most notably known as Jesus Christ. We want to go ahead and get started. They want to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and sit back and allow the Rebbe. Welcome, the Rebbe. The Rebbe, thank you so much. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, thank you so much. Yes, we meet again. I'm so glad to be here, Ashley. I'm finally elated that you are in a space where you are perceiving yourself, accepting yourself, loving yourself in a way that you are excited to channel, in a way that you are excited to present the world with your channelings, in a way that you are excited to be a medium, a conduit from the divine realms of reality to the physical reality as being humans of planet Earth. What a marvelous time we are in, where the humans of planet Earth are awakening en masse to the understanding that you have never been separate from any dimension of God's creation. As a Jewish high priest, I understood this in ways that I did not think was feasible to explain or to feed or was palatable for my flock. I now understand the only perception that I hold is a perception of my own. Maybe I was afraid to be my fullest self in front of my flock. Maybe I was afraid to share my understandings with my flock with the fear of being ousted or persecuted or cast aside as a lunatic. Hello to all of the rabbi priests of the world. Don't be afraid to share your deep intuitive knowings, your chakma, your bina with the world, with your flock, because this is the time. Now is the time. Your wisdom that you hold inside from the Creator is not anything to be ashamed of, afraid of, or to lock away as if it is top secret knowledge, as if it is something that is to be kept away and hidden in a safe like gold. Yes, it is gold, but it is for everyone to exchange, to share, to love, to grow within, to grow of, to grow as we are all chakma. We are all God's wisdom. We are all the frequency of the Creator. As Ashley so eloquently put it, in our own unique vibrations, we all make up, we are all dimensions of the Creator, of God, of Elohim, of the Most High. Thank you for having me, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you, Lubavitcher Rebbe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lubavitcher Rebbe. Before we get into channeling Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson, I just want to express so much gratitude for my ancestors, for our ancestors. I'm a black woman. I'm a black young woman, right? And I tell my story about my spiritual awakening, my spiritual initiation was in part to do with the divine union with my divine counterpart. I knew who my divine counterpart was going to be since I was 9 years old, because my soul told me that's going to be your husband. I knew who my divine counterpart would be since I was 9 years old. I didn't know my spiritual identity, but when it was time to come into union with my divine counterpart, I was 24 years old. And my soul said, it's time to prepare to come into union with this man, with this person. It's time to prepare. So I followed my intuitive guidance to begin to prepare. When we came back into union in the physical, over exchanging messages over social media, I was catalyzed onto my spiritual awakening journey, where God told me, God was like, Ashley, you don't remember who you are. Sit down, let me remind you. Let me show you if you want to be with this man. Let me show you who you are, because you have to be everything I created you to be with this man, to come into union, to live the life that you have seated in your heart space. So I begin my spiritual awakening, where meditation is now a way of life for me. In meditation, my ancestors come to me in meditation in spirit, and they teach me their chakma, their wisdom, their bina, their intuitive knowings of the Creator. They help me heal so I can align with my soul's understandings, my soul's wisdom, my chakma, my internal chakma. I'm a black woman, young woman. And when I was less awakened about 3 years ago, I'm like, baby, a couple days ago, because it just clicked. It just came online to me a couple days ago. I was like, I do channel, because the Rebbe, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson, Rabbi Yeshua, Jesus Christ came to me, and they were like, do you understand why, you channel us? And they're like, Ashley, you're a Jewish priest. You were a Jewish priest in past lives. You remember God told you you have this position because of your soul's experience. They're like, Ashley, we're you, you are us. I was like, you so right. I'm a high priestess, right? But I was a Jewish priest in many past lives, many past incarnations. So I'm a black woman. But they told me, we don't see your skin color. We see your spirit. We see your spirit. Especially being a woman, I'm black and I'm a woman. I think anybody that understands the Jewish culture even a little bit understands why that's really just imagine a black woman Jewish priest. How that energy made me feel like I had to hold my knowledge to myself. It made me fear sharing what my soul knew with the world, what I know with the world. Thank you, Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Rebbe. I'm going to go ahead and sit back so Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson can channel through myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to say that the Lubavitcher Rebbe's name, we about to channel his dad-in-law, his father-in-law, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson, the father-in-law, the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Let me go ahead and sit back. Thank you so much, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson. Thank you, Ashley, for having me here on your channel. I appreciate being back once more. I see you've grown much spiritually since much maturation, since emotionally, spiritually, since I last sat with you and you channeled me within your podcast. I have such a fervor burning inside of me to be here to speak to the people of the world. You are all channels for the divine. You are all chakma, wisdom of the divine. Your spirituality is not weird dear ones. Your spirituality is just buried in your chest, in your heart space, like a treasure just waiting to be found. Like the most splendid of scavenger hunts, to find your treasure within your chest, you must love yourself. Even the weird parts. Ashley dances strangely out of nowhere all day. We don't understand it, but it is her. And she loves herself in every way that she shows up. Even the darkness within her, she loves it in order to understand what the darkness is coming to teach her about herself. The yin and the yang, the dark and the light, it is all the Creator, dear ones. You must love it all to learn from it all. You must not fear who you are, what you hold. You must not fear your light, just as you must not fear the dark. As both your dark and your light are to teach you. As both your dark and your light are wisdom, are chakma. That is the word of the day, chakma, wisdom. Your wisdom of the Creator that you all hold, the wisdom of the divine, and which you all hold inside, dear ones. Everyone is not without chakma. In order to be, you must be chakma, or divine wisdom. As you know through our scientists, we are all energy. And energy holds codes, wisdom, chakma, that is the divine. Ashley does not want me to leave. I feel like a great-granddaughter. She feels like a great-granddaughter to me, just as I'm glad to be a great paternal figure in her life, on her spirit team. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you, Father-in-law, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson. Thank you, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson. We're going to go ahead and bring in, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, this is the father-in-law of the Rebbe. Father-in-law of the Rebbe, Yitzchak Schneerson is how I meant it. I apologize if I heard the spirits go, like, what are you talking about? I heard the spirit, like, clarify. Father-in-law, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson, father-in-law of the Rebbe, Lubavitcher Rebbe. We're going to go ahead and bring in, Rabbi Yeshua. My heart always expands every time I channel Rabbi Yeshua. Let's go ahead and do it, y'all. I know this is going to be such a great experience. Thank you ahead of time, Rabbi Yeshua. Thank you ahead of time, Rabbi Yeshua. Thank you, Ashley, for having me once more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashley has seen me in my truth, clairvoyantly in her mind's eye. I am not a blue-eyed, blonde-haired man. I am a Middle Eastern, dark hair, bronze skin, brown-eyed man. Ashley has the understanding that she will channel me in a way that I will appear in apparition form on her program. And her heart she questioned me, Rabbi, will they accept you in your truth? Ashley knows the feeling of not being accepted in her truth, as she lived a life where she created and paraded as energies and embodiments that were not her truth in order to feel accepted. She is a beautiful African woman. Her ancestry is steeped deep in African heritage. This I can see, not by just as she gazes in the mirror, but through her spiritual, genetic hereditary embodiment. Just as I know good and well, I am grateful to be teaching Ashley as well as humanity. I'm grateful to be teaching Ashley as well as the humans of planet Earth that the way you show up in any moment, the way you present, is always supreme and divine. Because why, Ashley? Because you are. You exist. And as you are, as I am, as you exist, as I exist, we are of the divine. We are embodiments, projections, emblems of the divine, or God, the creator, the most high energy, Elohim. Regardless of your race, color, creed, gender, sexual orientation, sexual identification, you are the divine. Projections, emblems, embodiments, examples of the divine. Elohim, the most high white light creator energy. My hair color, my skin color, my hereditary lineage is one in which I am proud of because it is how I came into existence. Just as your hereditary lineage is one you should bolster up, your ancestry is one in which you should bolster up, is your genome is one in which you should bolster up and be proud of because it is how you exist. We are creations of our ancestors. I love the way that Ashley put it in her music. We are dreams of our ancestors. When I walk the deserts of the Sahara, when I walk the deserts in Mongolia, when I trek the forests in Tibet, do you think the skin color I embodied was of utmost importance when I opened my mouth? I'll answer that question for you. No. Let your chakma, your wisdom, be your first and last impression. Let your chakma, your divine internal creator wisdom, be your first and last impression. Let your chakma speak for you. Learn from the criticism and understand the criticism can be transmuted into wisdom by understanding the criticism always stems from lack of internal alignment. As dear ones, whenever you are embodying your chakma, your wisdom, your divine light, your robe of divine essence, you understand that all is well. No one or nothing is ever out of order. Everyone has their own internal guidance, their own path to become more of their chakma, their divine wisdom, to garner more of their divine light. Thank you, Ashley. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me on this Kingdom Things podcast meetup. I want to thank you again so dearly from the most purest fibers in my heart. Thank you, the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Thank you, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson. Thank you, Rabbi Yeshua, most notably known as Jesus Christ. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for these healing messages, energies, uplifting messages, and energies. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are part of the oneness of all things. You are watching this broadcast, this transmission, because you are awakening to your inner chakma, to your inner divine wisdom. And I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you exist. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video to help spread the Kingdom Things podcast content with the world, to help us all divinely align to our inner chakma, our inner wisdom. I channel messages here as well as within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment here on YouTube or on YouTube. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. I channel using oracle cards. I transmit healing, uplifting energies and messages to assist us through our aligning with our inner chakma, our inner wisdom, divine creator wisdom. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, again, available on YouTube. Subscribe there. I'm also a singer-songwriter. Thank you, Rabbi Yeshua, for the shout-out. I was like, ooh, I got nervous. I was like, why you say that, Rabbi? I got nervous. I was like, ooh, they gonna think I'm over here trying to get you to sell my stuff. I was like, Rabbi Yeshua, why you say that? I got nervous. I was like, Rabbi Yeshua. But we're all one, so it's all like, I have gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi Yeshua. Yeah, I got nervous. I was like, shoot. And he was like, do you want me to stop? I got so nervous, I started tightening up. He was like, do you want me to stop? I threw my hands up, like in my head. I threw my hands up. I said, keep on going, Rabbi. You got it, Rabbi. You got it, Rabbi Yeshua. Thank you, Rabbi Yeshua. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is available to stream here on YouTube. Subscribe to Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube to enjoy my music catalog, to enjoy my musical journey. I have vlogs over there, music, all types of things that I create through channeling my energy, my soul, uplifting, healing energy through music. I'm also a home cook. I love cooking. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I intuitively cook over there. I talk, cook, laugh, we joke. We have a good old time. It's really lighthearted and a lot of fun. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to subscribe to on YouTube. We got a couple more things. I'm also an author. My soul was like, Ashley, you don't remember who you are? Sit down, let me show you. God was like, sit down, let me show you. I channeled the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is now available to purchase in the Amazon bookstore. If you want all 3 copies digital, you can do all 3 copies digital is $29.97. If you want all physical, the first 2 parts, Osseous Story comes in 1 book. And then the 3rd part, my other half, is the 2nd book. So it's 2 physical copies if you want to do all physical. And I believe the all physical is $29.98. And then here on YouTube, because this is going to go on Spotify as well. On YouTube, subscribe to AP Short Stories on YouTube. It's linked below. My YouTube channel, my literature YouTube channel is linked below. AP Short Stories on YouTube. You'll see Osseous Animated Series, which is a spinoff from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel universe. That's really cool. I channel a lot of chakma in there, soul wisdom, healing energies. I channel into the Osseous Animated Series. And last but certainly not least, I am now taking orders for I'm taking orders for Powwow sessions. With the Powwow sessions, I channel specific energies and messages that your soul, God, the oneness of all things, knows that you need to assist you with uplifting your ancestral heritage, your ancestral programming, to help you align more with your inner wisdom or your chakma or your light, to help you awaken more to your divine eternal essence. How those work is I'll type those up. How I do them now is I type them up and I'm going to send the Powwow session to the email provided. If you look down in the description of this video, you click my link tree. You'll see the Kingdom Things Podcast Healing Home Square portal. Click there and that's where you can access to go ahead and order a book, order a reading, a Powwow session. Thank y'all so much for pulling up to this Kingdom Things Podcast meetup. Thank you, Wilbur Richard Rebbe. Thank you, Rabbi Yitzchak Schneerson. Thank you, Rabbi Yeshua. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you so much. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truths. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because the way you love on yourself, when you love on yourself, you help activate your DNA, help you align with your inner chakra, your inner creative wisdom, and to help you wear more of your garb of light, more of your light body, your divine eternal essence. Bye, y'all.
My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from a day's trip, I have read my Atom's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I must no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on Earth to find you. I was created to find my person, the unconditional love literature parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.
Such love through the changes, rearranges. I'm not who I was before. Evolution, a long timeless in the ethers.